Good morning, everyone. So today the next lesson that we're looking at is on my maths is estimating and roll. So it's to do with rounding. It's solving problems by rounding. Now we're starting off with a keyword of estimating. So estimating is a sensible guess. So the best possible answer that you can give. Okay, so it's a sensible guess. So estimating in rows, estimate the number of objects. Use the arrows to help you. There are 6 questions. Press play to begin. So you look here, and I'm going to do a rough estimate, but I'm going to see how many are in the first row. So that's about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know there's 4, so I'm going to do 8 times 4. So I got it right. That was just a rough one. Estimate the number of bricks. I'm going to work out the first row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. I'll say there's about 60. Number of books, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 times 3, I'm going to do 21. So that's how you do the first bit, okay? So it's a good estimate. It's a rough guess. You don't have to be exactly right. Estimating cubes. Estimate the number of cubes. You have 2 minutes to do as many estimates as you can. Try to make 10 good estimates. So I'm going to press play. The cubes are scattered. I want to do roughly, they're grouped in 5s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll say there's about 30. So what I've done is 5 times 6 in my head. Next one, the groups of 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to say it's 30 again. So there's groups of probably 5 and 6. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 6. I'm going to go for 30 again. So it's 28, but my guess was still good because it's near enough. Now, if there's a lot here, I'll say probably 60. Oh, that was a good try, but there's 83 there, so you've got to have a rough guess. Next one, what number is each arrow pointing to? So you've got to know your place value. Remember, in the middle, between 0 and 100, it's 50. There would be 25, so I'm saying that number's probably about 43. This number is over the 50. 75 would be there, so I'd say it's probably about 62. And then you'd click mark it and you check your answers, but you've got to look at the place value carefully. The middle line is the 50 mark, so it's 0 and then 50 and then 100 there. Moving on to the next bit, estimate the number of buttons. Again, rough estimate of how many there'll be. I'll say they're grouped in 5s, so about 5, 10, 15, 24 I'm going to go for. Close. So it was a good estimate. There were 23 buttons. There are 32 children in a class. 6 children can sit at each table. How many tables do they need? So what I'm going to do to that number 32, I'm going to ignore the 2 and I'm going to keep it as 30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 6 times 3, which is 18, and then times that by 10. So that will help me work out how many I've got there. That's a long run. A lot of people will look at it and they'll work out 180. That's not what we're working out here. It says there are 32 children in a class. 6 children can sit at each table. I'm going to count up in my 6 times tables until I get to the next number that's going to match up. So we'll do 6, 12, 18. Think about it, what comes next? So 6 times 4, 24. 6 times 5, 30. 6 times 6, 36. I know I need to go above 32 because I've got 32 children. So I need 6 tables. If you just automatically look at the numbers and you do 32 children, 6 children, and you do multiplication, you will get a completely wrong answer. Solve the word problems. It costs £2 to go swimming. Jack has £9. How many times can Jack go swimming? So count up in your 2s. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you can't go on the £10 because he doesn't have that. So the ones before it are 2, 4, 6, 8. So he can go 4 times. 37 people go to a football match. Each car can take 4 people. Count up in your 4 times tables until you get to the next multiple above 37. So it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. So each car can take 4 people. We know 40 is too much, so it's not 10 cars. 36 is the next best number, so it's 9 cars. Moving on to the next one. Balloon pop. Round the number and pop the balloon with the right answer. So, round 68 to the nearest 10. Round to the nearest 10, is it close to 60 or close to 70? 603 nearest 100, is it closer to 600 or closer to 700? 84, is it closer to 80 or is it closer to 90? Remember the rules for rounding. 0 to 4 you round down, 5 to 9 you round up. Okay? 0 to 4 slide to the floor, 5 to 9 climb the vine. A lot of you remember that one as well. So just remember when you're thinking about that. Again, it's all about place value. You've got to be looking at the right place value column. So that's 336. So is it close to 330 or 340? 6 you round up, you climb the vine, so it's 40. Match tiles by rounding to the nearest 100. So I've got 535. Is that closer to 500 or 600? 260. So the 6 you round up, so it's closer to 300. That's your tile matching, and they're welcome to beat the clock. Round 164 to the nearest 10. Because it's a 4, you round down, so it stays as 160. There are 16 children at a party. Each cake can be cut into 6 slices. How many cakes do they need? Count between 6 is 6, 12, 18. So they'll need 3. That's it for today's lesson. It is rounding. The best way for you to do it is to have pen and paper there where you can write the rhyme down and you can circle the number that you're looking at to tell you whether to round up or down. The more you practice rounding, the better it is for you. Just remember, it's all about your place value skills. If you need to draw a number line to work it out, do that. Use a piece of paper. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. All the best, good luck, and hopefully this helps. Take care, everyone.